Alright boys, today is in fact the PvP showcase. This is what I got for you guys here today. Hopefully you guys are hyped. Again, NEJIRE overall, from what I've been testing so far, she's a very fun character, very cool character. The first one we've had in a pretty long time, and one of this, like the second power character in the game. Remember one more thing, in this video I highly recommend you watch the entire thing to get my entire review. With this character, it's either a hit or a miss. You can do amazing and actually pop off and do a really good amount of damage, or you can suck miserably and die in like 5 seconds, because that's really how long her health lasts. So with that being said, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump straight into it and let's talk about everything. Here we go. I got PvP playing on screen for you guys, and you are taking a look at that. Overall, I'm gonna give you my honest review. She very well can rival Bakugo and other characters in the game. The only thing is WHM has set up such a high standard in the game that it could be hard for future characters. And I will say this right now: paywalling, or technically blocking WHM behind collab characters. If you think about it, right, you're not gonna get those again if they're never rerun. It's gonna be a very bad time for PvP. First off, when I did run games today, I ran into a decent amount of WHM, but for some reason I ran into so many Dinky players that it wasn't even funny. The amount of commonality players that I might show in the video, if again one of the videos you'll see there's a bunch of them. If I do get a few in there, because I played a ton of matches just to test around, there are so many people playing Dinky, and I've never thought this before. He actually is really good. Sometimes you get stunned completely, and he does decent damage. So I learned that today. But going through it again with WHM, I just got a point there. Yes, very good characters. They have a high standard in the game now. With NEJIRE, I came to the conclusion, I didn't go against any Shotos yet, but she does very well against Deku. What happens is you have two attacks, and these are the priority attacks that you will use. It will be E and Q, I believe. With these two attacks, you can literally just hold someone back constantly. It's so annoying. It happened to me the first time, right? And that's actually how I learned to do it. Because when I was spamming Q, you can spam Q, then spam your basic attack. Once your E is recharged, you will then spam E. Then again, you'll go back to Q, then you'll spam your basic, then you can go back to E. You can also, if you hit W, and you go into the air, you can then just go and hold down E. It will play like that ultimate animation, and with that, it will literally wipe half of the map. So wherever the enemy is, it has a high chance to hit. Unless you completely missed and he's right behind you. If you did that, that's on you, not even my fault. But she has a very good, I guess you could say, damage to the range around her. Again, that may sound stupid in my head, but it's what I'm trying to say here is, if you can get them within your range, you use that, and the amount of damage, even if they are far off, even if they're whatever, it sticks. It actually does insane damage. And she can really deplete someone pretty fast. I still will stand that WHM Bakugo can fold anybody like an omelet immediately. That happened to me a few times. I went against some WHM Bakugos, and you really can't do anything against them. Still, yes, there are counters. Shoto definitely counters Bakugo pretty well, but I'm going to stand at it. She can't counter him. She can counter some characters though. Again, vice versa is true. She definitely has a lot of potential against WHM Deku. She folds half of the roster of basic characters. Uraraka has no chance. I'm so sorry. Uraraka officially has no chance. Everyone has just been a better flying unit than her. She can go in the air, but with NEJIRE, any set of her attacks can knock her out of the air, which is massively depressing. Also, one more thing is, with NEJIRE's attacks, it has a long lasting time where it will just stay on the map. It won't actually disappear. So if they run around and they can actually go back to the same place they were in the beginning, and you shot that thing earlier, it's going to go and hit them, and it's going to be pretty funny because they walked right into your attack. It's pretty cool how the character was designed, and if you do learn her, you definitely can do pretty well. One drawback though that I did have, I don't know if it's the character or if it's just something that I did when I was playing and when I was using NEJIRE. Somehow, whenever I got stuck in a combo, and I'll show you what it looks like, I literally got my health melted in 10 seconds. I was down to nothing, and then I got back up, and then I was down to nothing again. So I have no idea if it's that, that's how NEJIRE is. Maybe her health isn't as much, or again, when she takes damage, she takes a lot of it real fast. Again, I don't know if that's how PvP works. Usually, I didn't die that fast, but with NEJIRE, I died insanely quick. And again, remember, the vice versa is true. Her damage output's pretty high, but I don't know if that's in correlation because, I don't know, she got wrecked. I swear, destroyed. I don't even know. Also, one more thing, if you are playing on high ping, NEJIRE is not your character. Do not dare use her. What happens is, when you hit E, it doesn't even register, the animation will play, and then you'll have the entire like effect going off, and it won't do any damage, okay? I'm on EU, so usually I play NA, right? I'm usually an NA player. EU gets me like 300, 400, 500, 600 ping. That's what happens. I hit E, I hit Q, I hit those attacks, and they wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't play. The animation would just go off, but they wouldn't actually do damage. It won't stun them. It won't do anything. So just keep that in mind. Also, one more thing, if you wanted to hear it, when you are using the two attacks that like give the wave and like push them back into the wall, what happens is your ultimate is guaranteed. It's guaranteed to hit because they are stuck in the stun effect, and you can literally just use it whenever. So if you ever miss an ult with NEJIRE, you suck then. I completely stand at that. You can't miss an ult. Every time that I had the ability to use an ult, I used it perfectly. You can't miss the timing up with that. Similar to Shoto, you can freeze and then use your ult. You can't mess that up. Same here. It pretty much is pretty cool. So again, along with all the things that I did learn, I'm going to say this because people want like a definitive answer. Should I summon? Must I summon? Whatever. If you're going for PvP, first off, WHM Bakugo has been the best character and probably will stand as best character for a little bit now. Shoto Todoroki also stands there. WHM Deku is the debatable one if you want to keep him as a third. Momo is also a very good third. Stain, Aizawa, those are also good thirds. But I will say, and I will stand this right now, if you are a Hawks player, I recommend you try out NEJIRE because you will enjoy this playstyle. It is literally the playstyle of run, hide, and then just from range shoot them, and that's about it. That's the entire point of NEJIRE. And that's the same way that it's been for Dabi. As soon as you get them in your combo, you then go and push them and then completely wreck them with your basic attack, because your basic attack does such an insane amount of damage, and it's actually a pretty terrible playstyle, but yeah, you do you. Again, if you're a Dabi main also, this is your character. Go and have fun. Ranged characters are like that. They run and then they just go and use these attacks and then they hold you down. With her though, she very much has that stun, which will keep you from doing anything. You can dash out of it. You can't attack. They can hold you down to like 3/4 health, half health, and then just kill you. So that's tough. But again, to be completely honest with you, when I do test characters off the bat, I will tell you the easiest ones to pick up were Shoto Todoroki and were Bakugo. When it does come over here to NEJIRE, she will take you time, and this is what I mentioned earlier in the video. She is a hit or a miss. Both ways are the ones that stand. I'm going to be very honest with you. If you do not like Dabi or Hawks' playstyle, NEJIRE is not for you. If you do like more of a ranged character, that is what she's going to be. More strategic, a little bit more time to set up in order for her to do damage. But in the end, it pays off, and she is very good. So that is my my entire review. That's how I feel with the character so far. Again, realize it's only been a few hours since launch. A lot can change, and I can learn a lot more. If anybody has like ideas on how to use her combos, let me know. Currently, if you see what I did, it's basically the main way I did it. More I learned in the end of it all, just so you know. When you do go in the air and you hold down E, that's like a massive area, like mop. Highly recommend you use that more. Big entire drawback is your vitality is depleted a crap ton, which now means you will do less damage and your attacks will last a little less longer. Yeah. With that being said, thank you for watching. Let me know thoughts and opinions down below on the character. How are you guys feeling? Is she good? Is she bad? How is your entire, thoughts on her? Did you SS? Are you going to summon? Are you going to skip? Did you, pull freaking 7 copies in a row and now you have SSS? Did you save up shard shop? Because so many people apparently had like so many shards saved up for her. So, congrats to you. You thought ahead. With that being said, peace out, enjoy, and catch you guys in the next one. Have fun, stay safe,